Hello, welcome. Today we're going to talk about citric acid and what it's used for, who discovered it, and what makes it great. So citric acid is an organic acid found in citrus fruits. It's being used to flavor your candies. It's also used as a preservative. It's mainly produced today through a process of microbial fermentation.
Giving it the time we need, and then we'll go in and voice record.
We'll get into that in the next slide here.
I'm gonna give us I don't know.
So who discovered citric acid? Citric acid was discovered by a man named Carl Wilhelm Scheele in 1784. He just took a bunch of lemons, extracted the juices, and then reduced those juices down to the salts that were found in them, and that's basically your citric acid. 100 years or so later, a man named James Curry discovered that a fungus can also yield the same results, but in much higher yield than you would get normally out of fruits. And then it was being mass produced about 2 years later after the discovery, and then today it's just massively produced by Aspergillus niger.
Curry's breakthrough discovery of Aspergillus niger saw citric acid production shift from fruit-based extraction to how we modernly produce it. Fungal production not only yields more consistent results, but more plentiful as well. The fermentation process is more affordable and easier to control. This discovery led to the foundation of modern citric acid production as we know it. The beginning of World War I caused a fruit shortage, causing a shortage in citric acid as well. Industries needed to find alternatives. Early lab studies in 1917 showed promising results of citric acid production from A. niger. In 1919, Pfizer adopted the fermentation process of A. niger and created the first successful industrial-scale synthesis, meeting commercial demand. As previously mentioned, this yielded higher volume, better acting results. Not more than a decade after the adoption of this process, fermentation dominated production. Today, this is the global standard, producing 1.5 million tons per year across crucial industries, including food, pharmaceuticals, and chemicals.
So what is Aspergillus niger? It is a fungus that is commonly called black mold. It is found in water, soil, plants, fruit and vegetables, and in households. A. niger is unique in that it can prosper in extremely acidic environments. The FDA considers A. niger under generally recognized as safe. The fungi is typically harmless in healthy humans, but may cause an opportunistic infection in the immunocompromised. How does A. niger create citric acid? The fungus is submerged in a liquid medium that is high in sugar concentration and low in iron, manganese, and zinc ions. A. niger converts the sugars into pyruvate via glycolysis. The key enzyme pyruvate carboxylase converts about half of the pyruvate to oxaloacetate using CO2. The rest of pyruvate is converted to acetyl-CoA. Citrate synthase combines oxaloacetate and acetyl-CoA to form citric acid. The low metal concentration inhibits enzymes that would break down citric acid. The metals are cofactors. The pH of the medium is kept low to hasten the citric acid leaving the cells. Citric acid is filtered out and purified. A. niger possesses the necessary enzymes and ability to function in low pH that is necessary for citric acid production. There is an environmental impact. 4 to 5 kilograms of CO2 is produced and released for every 1 kilogram of citric acid. Also, copious amounts of water is needed. For every 1 kilogram of citric acid, it may require 500 or more liters of water for the growing medium, for extracting and purifying citric acid, and for cooling. The industrial production uses techniques to minimize the impact, reclaiming and reusing wastewater, sourcing sugars from agro-waste, and genetically engineering A. niger to be more productive. Overall, the production is considered safe with minimal undesirable effects.